Hi students, this is Diane K. Spear, one of the librarians at HBU Moody Library. And I have pulled up, I don't know if you can see it over here, a template that I've made for you all to use when you're trying to figure out synonyms and similar words to use in your searches. My search that I've made for this assignment is, let me paste it in there. Okay, here we go. What is kairos, which is a form of rhetoric or part of rhetoric, knowing the timing to make an argument. What does kairos, or the timing of an argument or a persuasion, have to do with witnessing or evangelizing a person? So I am going to take like 3 words out of this thesis statement to use for my searches. So let me go ahead and type in kairos right here. I'm not sure I'm saying that right. Let's hope so. And then we're going to put in here, let's do witnessing. Okay, so timing to witness to a person. So, as you can see at the bottom of the page, we also have something we can use called a truncation symbol, which in this case is the asterisk. And we are going to change some of the words to only have the root of the word and then an asterisk to be able to pull up more than one form of a word. Okay, so let me go back to the top, and I've got kairos here, and some of these I'm not going to actually use in my search. This is to help me get my mind around the articles or the type of articles I'm looking for. So I have decided to put in, perfect timing. Okay, and fullness of time. Just some phrases that came to mind. The appropriate time. Let's say timing. You've heard the phrase, timing is everything. The best time, and the time is ripe. Now, the word you keep seeing, or the root of the word you keep seeing throughout this, is the word time, but several different forms of time. So we've got time, timing, let's see, I think that's basically it for right now. So there's also, you might find an article that talks about the difference between chronos time and kairos time. You might want to explain that. Okay, so let me go ahead and come down here, and I'm going to truncate. Actually, can't trunk out time like this. Truncate it because it doesn't really mean anything. So I'm going to do time or timing. So you see I've used a Boolean operator or between the 2 words to help me get the different forms that I need. Because if I did TIM, I would get different words that meant like timber, which isn't anything like what I wanted. So let's think of words that have to do with witnessing or persuasion or argument. So it's not really quite the same meaning, but we can still use it. So let's say persuade. And then we'll say, go ahead and put in witness. And we'll go ahead and truncate that with the asterisk to get witnessing, witness, witnesses, all the other endings. Argument, or argue. We could also say defense. We could say, could be defend. Apologetic, we could try to use that. And now one of the forms in the OED of the term apologetic is the defensive method of argument. And then also for kairos, I have the Greek notion, kairos, the propitious moment for doing something, contain the seed of a notion of punctuality. So basically, the correct time to do something. Apologetics, plural or singular. So I've truncated that. And then let's try, I am going to be looking for things more like maybe psychology. I'm not going to actually look for these words I'm going to put in here. This just helped me to get my mind around what I'm looking for. I'm looking for articles that talk about a prompting from the Holy Spirit to witness somebody. Maybe a prodding of the Holy Spirit. So there's other things that can be here, but I wanted to make sure and get an idea what I was looking for. Okay, so this we've already got correct, ready to go. So I'm going to make that bold. And then persuade, witness. I'm going to truncate all of these. So persuade could be persuasion. So I'm going to take off the DE and put an asterisk there. So I get persuade, persuasion. Witnessing will give this witness with the asterisk will give me witnessing. And then argument, I'm going to leave that alone. It could be plural or singular. So I'll add that. And then argue could be arguing. So I'm going to take off the E and put the asterisk there take it to get the root of the word. Defend or defense. I'm going to leave that alone. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and truncate it. It's not going to hurt it. And then defend could be defending. So I'm going to put the asterisk there. And then apologetic or apologetics, we'll leave that alone. So all of these will go in one of my search lines. And these will go in another one of my search boxes. I'll show you in a minute. These I'm not going to use at all. I'm just kind of using this to keep my mind on what I'm looking for. Now when you're doing this, you're going to take all of these words and put an or between it. So I'm going to go ahead and capitalize the or. Alright, let's do the same thing between all of these. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this and put it after all of these terms. So the or is telling the database to search for any of these words. It doesn't have to be one or the other. It's going to broaden my search and give me as many different articles as I can get. And I really don't need one after that, after apologetic, because that's the last word. But when we put time or timing with these words, it's actually going to narrow down our search. Okay, and I like to put a note somewhere that I think your professor wants you to use peer-reviewed scholarly journals, so I'm going to go ahead and write that right here. Use peer-reviewed articles, and I don't believe you are limited to certain databases or years. Okay, so we're just going to fill us in with this. This helps you define what you're actually looking for before you start running your searches. This is how to use the template for forming your search. Okay, I hope that helps you.